Hey guys, what's going on? Alana here. So, a couple of you asked for me to share this story, so I'm gonna share it. I'm gonna share it without shame, okay? Uh, so yesterday I did a video about betrayal and experiencing betrayal. So I am, of course, one of the many who have experienced it multiple times. And so the situation that I had in mind, and I'm going to do my best because you don't have to take my word for it. I'm not that great at the editing of videos. I'm going to do my best at the end to attach the receipts at the end of the video, and you'll be able to see what I'm talking about. So anyway, this betrayal was very interesting. There was a young lady that we had gotten cool through another person. She is someone who does readings, Akashic records, whatever. And this is why Alana says be very, very careful who you subscribe to, who you connect with on these social media platforms, because there are a lot of wolves in sheep's clothing. People be screaming chosen one, 144,000. If it's 144, boo-boo, I guarantee you, you probably ain't come across nobody yet that made the damn cut. Maybe San Guru or something. I forget his name. I like him. Anyway, random tangent. So let me share this story. So I met her through someone else on someone else's page. Okay, we got cool. She said that she did like Akashic record reading. So I was like, oh, you know what? Me or, support. And out of curiosity, I'm going to do an Akashic record reading. Okay, boom, whatever. Went through that. We decided we was all going to do some work together. Okay, cool. So one day we're having a meeting on FaceTime. And the young lady begins to, bawl, cry, how she's about to get evicted and all of this stuff. Bawling, boo-hoo, bawl, outcry. So I spoke to her after the meeting. Me and her spoke separately, and she was just explaining to me, and I'm like, how much you owe? Like, what's going on here? She's like, I think she owed 2 months. Yes, it was 2 months rent. And the rent was like $1,900, right? $1,900. So she said, like, she showed me all her Cash App statements, how much she normally makes in a month was like, minimum was like $10K a month she was making. And basically proved that if she borrowed the money, she would be able to return it. She was like within a couple of days. I think she had like 48 hours before they was going to put her out. Her and her children. Mind you, she had this disabled son, which come to find out we don't really know if the child was really disabled and this chick got Munchausen syndrome or something like that, where she's making the child disabled because she was accused of that. Okay. So I lent her the money because I know what it's like. I'm a single mother. She had a story like nobody would believe. However, it's believable because I know I've been through some really strange things. Lend her the money. She's supposed to, get back to her work, doing her readings and stuff like that in order to pay me back. She's dragging her feet. This happened, it was like springtime. April, to be exact. It was in April. Whole month of April go by. Nothing. She's, in fact, asking, hey, do you think I could borrow for diapers? I'll send it right back to you. Hey, there's nothing to eat for me and my children. You think I could borrow? I'll send it right back to you. And those little things she was kind of sending back. But the big money, she was not. So I was getting ready to move. And I need my money. I'm like, I need my bread. Like, what's really good with you? She was making excuses every day. The girl went out, allegedly bought a car. And I'm like, how do you go and buy a car and you owe me money and I need my money back? Like, what are you doing? So it was like a total disregard and a disrespect. But she was calling me, every day. No, everything's good, sis. I got you. I promise. I'm working. I found a job. I'm in training. All of these things. She started to pay me back very slowly. She only ended up paying, I want to say, 1,000 or something back out of almost $5,000. Yeah, I know. I'm getting to the betrayal, y'all. I know. Don't ask me why. If I could turn back the hands of time. So now I'm in the process of moving. She's playing games. She's sending 100 here, 50 there, and I'm just getting frustrated. Every day it's an excuse. You just scattered. It's just too much. I don't do scattered energy. It became too much as an empath. I ended up just blocking her. Okay? I ended up just blocking her. I'm like, you know what? F this. This girl. The betrayal wasn't necessarily not paying back the money. Let me tell you what the betrayal was, y'all. Come on, put your listening ears on. This chick went and gathered up a group of witches and warlocks or whatever the fuck. Excuse me, Alana almost dropped the F-bomb. Are you still feeling the way, girl? Heal, honey, heal, let it go. I don't know what in the world she told them. And if you are a spiritual practitioner, before you start working with somebody against somebody else, you should really do your research. You know what I'm saying? You should check with your spirit team as to whether or not this person is telling the truth, because you will get tied up into their BS and their karma. And, when a person ties themselves into someone else's karma, the backlash could be crazy. Like, everybody could get laid the hell out, right? Anyway, she teams up with these people and she tells them, now mind you, all the while, I'm busy moving. I'm busy packing and moving. I'm not even, am I pissed? I'm pissed about my money because I really, really needed it. I really, really needed it back. And she knew that. So that really pissed me off. However, on my end, I should not have lent something that I wasn't willing to fully let go of. You know what I'm saying? Never lend more than you willing to give, because there's always a chance that you're not going to get that back. You know what I'm saying? So that was a lesson I had to learn, but I let my emotions get the best of me, feeling bad for the single mom and her children, because I know what that is. I know what that's like. I've experienced it. I'm still experiencing it. So anyway, she gathers up this group and they decide collectively. She tells them that, I'm afraid of Alana. She's doing witchcraft to me. I don't even practice. Like, what? I'm doing what to you? Now, what you could accuse me of is catching a flight and dragging you. Now, that's more Alana. But for me to sit down with a black candle or go to the cemetery and graveyard, it's not lying. I don't be having time for that. I just, did y'all hear my children in the background? I don't have time for that. My thing is, okay, you know what? You'll get your shit. You know what I'm saying? Alana may not do it. Alana cannot account for the Most High God, what God is going to do you. I can't account for my ancestors, how they'll drag you up and down the street. That ain't got nothing to do with me. But as for me, I had never, ever sent her any type of spiritual attacks. But she told these people that. They all believed it, and I guess they was doing seances and shit in her living room, parting the S-bomb, right? Here's the funny part. One of the people she recruited ended up, so the betrayal was borrowing the money, not paying it back, then trying to get a bunch of people to hex me and come against me and my children. after I helped you and your children out from being homeless. Like, who does that? And you call yourself a healer. She's still online proclaiming to be a healer and all of these things. I'm telling y'all, be careful who y'all follow. Be careful who you let inside do your readings and Akashics and Reiki. I'm a Reiki master. Okay, see, there's some beef going on right now. I'm recording.
Stop.
I'm recording the video for YouTube. I'm not recording you. I need you to hush for a second, okay? Yeah, I don't think I'm editing this, for real. So anyway, where was I? Yeah, the betrayal was going and after I helped you and your children to come against me and mine when I wasn't doing a damn thing to you in the least bit. All I did was try to help you. All I did was help you. Let me tell you something. That girl made a nice come up off of just being my freaking friend, okay? Anyway. So, one of the people that she recruited to do their little seances or whatever the hell they was doing ended up confessing to a friend of mine, okay? She called a friend of mine for help because she was experiencing whatever backlash she was experiencing. I don't know if the girl turned on her or if that was just her own karma for getting involved with something she should not have gotten involved with. I can't say. I ain't looking to it. I ain't care. She contacted a friend of mine. We ended up on a three-way, and she verbally confesses, yes, I was a part of it. She lied to me. She tricked me. She told me that Alana was after her. Alana was doing stuff to her. Ba 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 boop bop. But look how that came around. How someone who actually, what are the odds of someone who actually took part in this little hex party or whatever they thought they was doing, coming back and confessing and apologizing? Listen, this is why I keep my hands clean and my head wrapped. I know how God loves me. I know how God loves me. It doesn't make me exempt from experiencing things in this human form, because when I tell you I've experienced some deep betrayals, that was just one of the stories that had came to mind, because that was the one that was like the most recent. So yeah, that was the story, guys. I can't remember if there was something else. There may be some more juiciness in there. I'm pretty sure she's still out here scamming people and then telling them that somebody hexing her when she's the one in the house lighting the candles and doing the seances on people. It's just insane, guys. Y'all be careful in these spiritual streets, because everybody is not who they say they are. I'm telling you, I lived it, I experienced it, and I really don't wish it on y'all, for real. Some stuff could be avoided. So I'll probably be back with something else, another download soon. My children are back out in these streets, and I gotta go. So guys, listen. Financially, yeah, I think it's still like $3,700 out in them streets that's owed to me. My Cash App, my PayPal is in the description box if you wanna, you know what I'm saying? Because they say it come back to you. Everybody's like, don't worry about that. It's gonna come back to you 100-fold. It's gonna come back to you 50-fold. It's gonna come back to you from different people, different places. And I received that. Ashe. All right, y'all. Like, subscribe. I'll see y'all later.